This podcast is sponsored by ScienceBasedLearning.com. Discover a passion-driven language learning system that combines ebooks, audiobooks, and videos with the science of spaced repetition. Maximize your learning and retention today at ScienceBasedLearning.com.
Mastering Spanish verbs, pedir versus preguntar. Discover when to use pedir and preguntar in Spanish and learn about their unique applications and exceptions with practical examples. When learning Spanish, you may encounter some confusion regarding verbs that appear to have similar meanings but are used differently. A common example of this is the verbs pedir and preguntar. While both involve the act of asking, they are applied in distinct contexts. Understanding these differences is crucial for effective communication. Pedir and preguntar are both Spanish verbs translated into English as actions involving asking. However, they are not interchangeable. To use them correctly, it is essential to grasp their unique meanings and proper applications in context. Pedir, to ask for. The verb pedir is specifically used when you want to ask for something. It involves requesting an object or a service. For example, if you want to order a meal at a restaurant, pedir is the correct verb to use. Voy a pedir una pizza. I am going to ask for order a pizza. Él pidió ayuda cuando necesitó consejo. He asked for help when he needed advice. Notice that when you use pedir, you typically omit the preposition for, para or por, that you might use in English. This is an important point to remember to avoid redundancy. Preguntar, to ask a question. On the other hand, preguntar is employed when the action involves asking a question. It is the correct verb to use when you require information. For example, voy a preguntar la hora. I am going to ask the time. Me preguntaron si iba al evento. They asked me if I was going to the event. Interestingly, preguntar can be complemented by prepositions to specify whom the question is directed to, such as preguntar a alguien, to ask someone. Exceptions and nuances. While the rules mentioned are generally applicable, there are exceptions and nuances that learners should be aware of. In certain contexts, Spanish retains unique expressions that can cause confusion. For instance, in specific idiomatic expressions, the literal translation does not always apply as expected. In some Latin American countries, you may hear pedir la hora in informal conversation to mean to ask the time, although typically one would use preguntar. These deviations from the standard rules underscore the importance of exposure to various Spanish dialects and cultural contexts. Conclusion. Understanding the difference between pedir and preguntar enhances clarity and precision in communication when speaking Spanish. Mastering when and how to use these verbs appropriately is a step forward in achieving fluency and cultural competence. For more educational resources and to explore more about Spanish grammar, visit ScienceBasedLearning.com. Whether you're a beginner or looking to refine your knowledge, resources tailored to your learning needs await you. Get your copy of comprehensive guides today.